Hello, welcome to Benevolent Plum. My name is Jess. I'm connecting with you today for a month ahead reading for July 2020. I have 3 groups here. I have my oracle cards. I have my tarot cards. I will list all the cards and the timestamps for the groups in the description below. And before we pick our groups, let me just say thank you for being here. If you enjoy this reading, please remember to like and subscribe. It's a wonderful way to give back to this growing channel. All right, so let's get started. This is group 1 here, held up by the green zebra. Group 2 is held up by the red hippo. Group 3 is held up by the yellow elephant. Check in with that intuition before you pick your group. And if I can just give one tip, try not to go back to the same group every week or every time you do pick a card, because the messages may differ every time. So just go to whatever your intuition is pulling you towards. Take a few deep cleansing breaths as well to check in, and I will see you at your chosen reading. Hello, group 1. Welcome to your reading. So we are going to look at We're going to look at energy that is coming in for us this month, energy that is changing for us this month, and then we will look at advice and inspiration or motivation from the universe. So let's start with energy coming in. All right, energy coming in for group 1 for the month of July. All right, the 7 of Wands, the Chariot, the Hermit, and the Empress. So what I am seeing right now is having a little bit of some insecurity about moving forwards, but you are going to be stepping into an energy of being able to have further insight, being able to look in and gain awareness, and you will then be able to be guided to abundance or stepping into power, into security with this Empress energy here. So this Empress energy coming in is any gender, but this is you, and this is kind of the real positive energy that is coming in for July. So confidence coming in, again, being guided by stepping into a place of insight, by meditating or having some quiet time. So let's look at what's changing. I want to use this deck. And real quick, let me point out some signs that's coming in here, just to throw them out here. We have some Cancerian energy here, we have Virgo energy, and then we have Taurus energy or Earth energy here. The Empress is Venus energy. It's a beautiful, attractive energy, warm energy. Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Cups, Page of Cups, 3 of Wands, and the Empress again, right underneath that other Empress. Awesome. So let's see, what is changing? I feel like we're closing out a few small lessons. Now, I feel like this year in particular, there's a lot of energy of transformation, of lessons, but some of those smaller lessons are going to be closing out for July. So energy is going to be closing out and new energy is going to be beginning. And with that, there's going to be a little bit of familiar celebrations. There's going to be a little bit of love coming in, and there's a little bit of waiting still. So I feel like it's kind of an energy of you've been waiting for things to move forward, and that is getting better. Things are moving forward this month, but there's still an element of having a little bit of patience there, but really coming into a place of feeling light and feeling warm again, because I feel like there's been a lot of anxiety and some stress, and you're going to be stepping into like a nurturing energy and just feeling taken care of overall, and you'll be able to take that energy of feeling nurtured and taken care of and pass that on to loved ones around you. So let's look at some guidance, some advice, some inspiration, some motivation, and then I will pull a few oracle cards as well. Some advice, inspiration for group 1 for July. Ooh, we have the Star, we have the 8 of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. I'm gonna get one more. Everything is fine with that 10 of Swords. So this 10 of Swords is again telling us that there is something coming to completion here. I feel like it's apathy for many people, like it's a feeling of apathy for many, and then it's a feeling of anxiety for many others, and it could be a cross of both for many. A feeling of new, vibrant beginning coming in with that. So closing out some negative energy and new, vibrant inspiration, new enthusiasm coming in this month. Now, there was a feeling of being trapped in a place of not having enough. And this is an energy that comes back again and again. So you've probably heard me talk about this before if you've been watching my videos, but it happens to all of us. We kind of get into a funk of worrying about what we don't have rather than being grateful for what we do. And so there is some advice here to let go of the idea that you are trapped by your circumstances. You know, have some faith here with the Star here. There's so much warmth and positivity here as well. So have faith that you are taken care of, because you are the Empress here. Whether, you know, any gender, you are the Empress energy. You are coming into a place of feeling nurtured and being nurtured and passing on that nurturing feeling. And again, this Ace of Wands is brand new enthusiasm. So really beautiful energy to see, especially if you've been feeling like things have been stuck in a rut for you. And also, I want to point out again that there is emotional abundance coming in as well. I'm not exactly sure what form that's coming in. In fact, why don't I pull a few cards for that? What is this message of love coming in here for group 1? Okay. So right away, I'm feeling that actually you're coming into a space of being attractive to others in many different ways, not just like romantic attraction, but being in a place where people are looking to you and are drawn to you. But that does include kind of romantic attraction, sexual attraction as well. Hearing. Okay, anything else for this message of love for group 1? Okay, so if you are in a relationship right now, there is an element of things kind of picking back up for you as in the form of positive energy. I feel like you may have been out of sorts lately. Maybe the connection has been very dull or apathetic, or the connection has been kind of a lot of bickering. So this is a message for people in relationships that I'm getting right here. And this next month, you are both going to be inspired again. That positivity that's coming in applies to your relationship. How about for single people? Okay, I'm going to pull some cards for that one. Ace of Pentacles. The Empress again. Let's see, one more. Okay, so for single people, if you have not been able to work, you will be working, finding some work in July, but that's kind of besides the point. What I am seeing is if you are single, you are going to be quite you're going to be turning heads this month, and it's probably going to be out in a public workspace. So wherever you are working, you're going to have people admiring you. So that's what I am seeing, and that could turn into a relationship if you would like that, like to start something with somebody. But I definitely see this Empress card again in a brand new kind of work environment. So it is a newer energy. It could be the same old job that you had, or it could be a new job coming in. But what is different about it, what's new about it, is this energy of, I think it's that enthusiasm and warmth that you're going to be kind of, that's going to be coming off you. There's going to be an energy coming off you, and people are going to be drawn to you in this workspace. So that's from a single people. Very cool. Boy, this Empress 3 times. Such a beautiful, attractive energy. And when I say attractive, I mean on like every level. You know, it's not just you're looking good. I mean, it's, you know, it is turning heads, but it's more than that. It's this earthly energy of warmth, and that can apply to more than just romantic type stuff. It's, you know, people are drawn to you because you are, you're putting off such a beautiful energy this month. Okay, now let's get some oracle cards. What do I want to get? I'm going to get these. And I want to pull one of my animal cards as well. Yeah, I think that too, you've been feeling like you have not been in a place, like you have felt like you lost your mojo, if I can say that. That's a weird word that popped in, but you felt like you lost your mojo, and that is coming in for you this month. So yeah, maybe you just felt like, oh, I don't, like you lost it, like you don't have it anymore, or like, I feel like you've just been feeling, it's kind of like lonely, but not even necessarily that, just maybe not confident, like you lost that vibrant energy, and you're picking that back up this month. It's coming back in for you. All right, one more shuffle and then I'll get these. Transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. So that is that energy that is coming in up here. Coming into a place of more awareness. Taking a little bit of time to self-reflect. But I'm almost hearing now that it's not even so much of that self-reflection that's coming in, as it is just new energy and new enthusiasm coming in. And in doing so, that kind of shifts your mindset or shifts your awareness, because it's like, it's high vibrations. And you know, you can maybe do a little bit of physical activity or something that just to help this along, help shift that vibration up a little bit. Maybe a little bit of dancing or some singing, and you can just do this in your home by yourself. You know, or watch something funny, a little bit of laughter, even do something creative, like try to write a few of your own jokes. But just that kind of, you know, harvesting or harnessing some creative energy is really going to help with this vibe up for July. All right, what else? Dreams. So generally I might say to pay attention to your dreams, and yes, that is true, but I'm almost feeling like with this new Ace of Wands energy and this Ace of Pentacles energy and this Empress energy, that this is just with this newfound enthusiasm that comes in for you, to kind of go after your dream. So go after something that brings you joy or brings you excitement. That's what I'm getting for that one. I do have a few of these, and let me get to these last. Let's get one of my little animal cards for you, group one. Let's see, what energy are you going to be taking on for July? Let's go one more here. All right. Otter. All right, and I kind of feel like that's, yeah, the otter is a very, very playful, vibrant animal. They like to play, they like to have fun. So that's kind of what I'm seeing right away. That goes right along with what I was saying with that, that transformation being vibed up by singing or dancing or doing something that's creative and fun for you. You know, something that kind of moves your body or moves your mind and kind of gets creative juices flowing. gets your blood flowing. All right, let's see what this card says. Boy, usually I go right to it. There it is. Okay, Otter. Unobstructed joy, playfulness, contentment. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself, without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The Otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. And this Three of Cups also is celebration energy. When in balance, full of love and needs nothing, like the Empress. When out of balance, gloomy, sighs, makes silly excuses. To bring into balance, I love it. To bring into balance, dance party or celebration. Yes, exactly as I said. Gotta move that body and dance and just bring some of that fun, inspirational, creative, joyful energy up. All right, so let's pull a couple of these really quick and I will close it out. Yeah, that is fabulous. And what I'm hearing again is that you're like regaining your mojo this month. And that's such a funny word. I've never really liked it, but that's what I'm hearing. All right, cooperation. Take the hand offered or asked. So if you feel like you need a helping hand this month at all, then do reach out and ask somebody. If there's somebody in need or somebody around you that needs a helping hand, be that person, be that friendly person. You have a lot of energy coming in for you this month. So extend some of that energy to help somebody in need if you can. All right, anything else? All right, slow down. The pace must abate before it's too late. All right, so what we're getting with that is don't burn out. You know, sometimes this Ace of Wands burns so bright that it can kind of fizzle out in a short time, but you want to keep this energy going. So make sure that you take that time to rest when you need it. And maybe that's where this Hermit energy is coming in again, where you take some time for self-reflection when you need it. And just some of that rest time so that you can keep this inspiration and enthusiasm going and keep it sustainable. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Group 1. Very positive reading. I'm very excited and thank you so much. Much love to you. Hello, Group 2. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to look at what energy is coming in for us for the month of July, what energy is changing, and then advice and inspiration from the universe. So let's go. All right. One more. Energy coming in. Oops, for Group 2. All right, Page of Cups, Judgment, Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Kind of a similar energy to Group 1, but different. So I kind of already have seen some relationship type stuff or emotional type stuff, and what I'm seeing is somebody kind of has been in a place of like maybe wanting to walk away. I'm seeing kind of energy of not sure what to do, but I'm also seeing an energy of like resurrection of this connection. So that being said, I would like to pull a few more cards just on that message of love there. So we have this Page of Cups. What are we looking at? sometimes a Page of Cups is a prompt for me to dig further into a romantic situation. So let's see what we have. Page of Cups. What's the message? Okay. Okay, feeling a little bit trapped there. Waiting. And I feel like kind of being unsure. Again, and an attachment. Alright, so I kind of feel like somebody might be in a little bit of a, oh man, I don't, it's kind of an ego space, or somebody's getting impatient here with this connection. And I'm also for single people, you might be just feeling impatient because you aren't able to like move forward with somebody, or you have not been feeling like you're able to connect with anyone recently. So feeling a little bit lonely, or not even lonely, it's just discouraged. So I'm feeling some discouraged energy for more single people, and for people in a connection, I'm feeling a misalignment with your partner, because somebody's too attached to the way things, what they feel like should be, rather than just accepting the way they are. And I also feel like there's kind of an element of unknowns here, or mistrust. And so that just needs to be addressed. And when you address that mistrust, I feel like things are going to start just moving again. You're going to come back into alignment, because I don't feel like the mistrust is really rooted in reality. I think the mistrust is just rooted in feeling, hearing some negative self-talk, or hearing some negative thoughts come through, and it starts to kind of build into an idea that something's going to go wrong, and that's the mistrust. But again, it's not rooted really in reality. And if you can work on that trust, not just trust in the relationship, but trust in the universe that things are going to work out as they should, that what's meant for you is coming, then you are automatically going to start moving back into alignment, either with this person, if that's what's meant to happen, or if this connection is meant to dissipate, then you're going to move in that direction. But I'm actually seeing a resurrection of this connection. Either way, you are stepping into a place of vibrancy and power. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's changing. Let's do this one. What's changing for group 2 in July? Okay, they came out for us. All right, that Queen of Wands again. I must have a fire sign, some fire sign people watching. Leo, Aries. What's the other fire sign? Sagittarius. Goodness. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Let's see. We have the Tower here. We have the Fool here. Yeah, so I do feel like... Oh, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So very interesting. I feel like you are coming into a transformation here. And that's like pushing you into this Queen of Wands energy. So really coming into a place of creativity and motivation and getting things moving that you want, following your own dreams. But it takes quite a shakeup to transform that. And really, I see you walking away from something here for some people and starting afresh. For some people, it's more work related than relationship or connection related. Some people are going to be walking away from kind of maybe an old job, or maybe, maybe you've kind of been feeling like you're in a rut when it comes to like income or work or productivity, and you're going to be coming into a place of brand new productivity, new abundance, new finances, and new creativity. So that's actually a very beautiful energy. So maybe somebody's maybe even some people get fired, and that's not for everybody, but there's an end to a work situation that doesn't feel good in the moment. And then after that, you actually have like a new fire, you start saying, well, now what am I going to do? And it just opens up this river of creativity and production for you. And when I say production, like productivity in a very positive way, something that you want to do. You know, it's for you rather than for somebody else now. And that's what's fabulous about it. All right, so let's see. Kind of want to, let's not use this. And with the world here, I want you to know that whatever this transformation is, or if it's in a connection or if it's work related, this world card is saying here that it's for your highest good. And you just put that trust out there. Remember, we were talking about trust at the very beginning of this reading. Put that trust into the universe, because what is meant for you is coming for you. It's aligning with you. And the more that you can trust that and, also bring forth some gratitude for that, then the more you're going to come into alignment with what's meant for you. All right. 3 of Pentacles. This is the advice and inspiration or motivation. Knight of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so I do feel like when it's come to like work or money or projects that you haven't felt like you've been in a place of productivity, or you haven't felt like you've been in a place of abundance. Maybe the money's not coming in, or you're running out of money and you don't know where your next finances are going to be, when your finances are going to be secure again, let's say it like that. But part of that is kind of being stuck in your head as well. So again, with this idea that you don't want to have negative thinking. Now, you don't want to just sit there and say, abundance is coming from me, and then do nothing. But I don't see that for you anyway with this Queen of Wands energy, this Fool, this Ace of Pentacles. I see you finding inspiration and getting up and going, being very motivated to make things happen. But what's going to help you with that motivation is knowing, again, that what's meant for you is coming. But you have to do the footwork as well. You have to start moving towards it. And the closer you move towards, that abundance or coming into alignment, the more that comes towards you. And with faith, though, that's part of this, is you have to have faith in yourself, confidence moving forward. So there's this 7 of Swords here. And I want to just say this piece of advice. Whatever you're doing, don't take shortcuts. Don't cut yourself short and don't take shortcuts. Do the actual groundwork, and then your abundance is going to come in for you. We have this Page of Pentacles. This is like an offer of new abundance coming in for you with this Ace of Pentacles. So, and we have this 3 of Pentacles as well. And what this is telling me is that there's going to maybe be some other people coming in to help you or inspire you. So be open to networking or connecting with others in this regard. But again, don't allow negative thinking to affect this outcome here. Let go of that. Allow transformations to be transformative. Don't get stuck in a rut when something happens or goes wrong. If you lose your job or get laid off, don't go sit on the couch and cry about it. Of course you can take a little time to grieve or rest or whatever you need to do, but don't get stuck in that place. You want to start, putting the work in towards something bigger and better, because something bigger and better is waiting for you. All right. Let's grab a couple of oracle cards. Ooh. And I do see you coming into a place this month of really having that, charisma, being very funny, being very inspiring to others as well. So beautiful energy that you're stepping into this month. So enjoy every second of it and be grateful when those moments, when you have those realizations that you're like, wow, I'm kicking ass right now. Be grateful for that as well. All right, we have peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love brings calmness to your soul. And what I feel like there is, again, kind of getting out of that headspace. I feel like you might be overthinking things more than doing, a little more thinking than doing. So less analyzing and overthinking and more taking action towards something that you want, taking actions towards your goals. Now, if you need rest, again, take that rest. That's fine. But then you gotta take action, and again, no shortcut. You wanna have integrity as you move forward. Oops. Spiritual awakening card here. And that did start to come out upside down. But I like to turn it upright, because even if it's a message of maybe you've been avoiding a spiritual awakening, or you've been avoiding, you're thinking too much and not kind of moving from the heart space, just take a little bit of time to self-reflect a little bit and see if you can gain a bigger perspective. Because I do feel like you've been stuck in a place of worry or overanalyzing, right? You want to try and take a little rest, or take a little time to meditate. Slow down that thought process. Mainly, it's your head. You're thinking too much. I see you laying at night and just, your thoughts spinning. So, you want to try and get to a place where you're able to self-reflect and gain a little perspective. With this judgment and this kind of resurrection, I feel like that's going right along with this spiritual awakening, coming back into more awareness. And in doing so, you step into this Queen of Wands energy, that vibrant, creative energy. It's like being in a flow state. So you've been out of that flow state, you're stepping back in, and I think you've been there before. So, all right, let's get one of these animal cards for you. Let's see. The black egg, very cool. So I'm going to read out of the book for that. If I can find it. There it is. All right. Speaking from an authentic voice, the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies, not even white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sound draws us in, books draws us in. The concept of truth draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself? I feel like we're really talking about this spiritual awakening and judgment card here. What do I know to be true about myself? And what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things that others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories just to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. Available at every moment in any situation, it is the epicenter of truth and the birthplace of our voice. All right, so that is a beautiful message, and I really feel like this card here, this Seven of Swords and this Knight of Swords, this is a lot of communication, and there is an element here of keeping in alignment with integrity when you speak, when you make your moves, stepping into this Queen of Wands energy, that creative, that flow state, that inspiring others and being an inspiration to yourself state. You want to move there with integrity, and so be careful how you communicate. You want to communicate with compassion, and that goes for yourself as well. So no negative self-talk, right? Only with compassion. You can be compassionately critical, and that's different than picking on yourself. It's okay to give yourself some feedback and adjust behaviors, so long as you're not picking on yourself and staying in a negative space. All right, I'm going to get a few of these. And I just want to say again, very positive, because we have spiritual awakening, we have the judgment card, and we have the black egg. And you're stepping into this Queen of Wands. We have it 2 times with this full energy. So I hope you take it to heart and really let go of any negative thinking, because you have a really big vibe up this month. You are really stepping into your element here, and I want it to happen for you. This transformation moment, yes, allow that in. Open your heart to some transformation that might feel uncomfortable at first, but it is for your greater good, and it's beautiful. All right, any little extra messages for group 2? Communication. Listen and speak with greater care. Exactly. And I actually feel like the Queen of Wands is a very good speaker. Like she's, and when I say she, I'm just talking about this energy that can be any gender. But she is a character here that can really like weave words. A very creative speaker, a storyteller, very funny. So I think that is part of your blessings coming in, is having that gift of being able to communicate beautifully. All right, we have assertiveness. Rise up, stand stronger and true. And that is the beautiful Queen energy again. And rejuvenation. Reawaken and then stand stronger. Wow, stand stronger and true. And then stand stronger. Wow. So you are coming into some to your own personal power this month. That's beautiful, group 2. Well, that is what I am seeing for you. So thank you so much, and so much love to you. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. So we are going to look at energy coming in for you, what energy is changing for us this month, and some advice and inspiration from the universe for the month of July 2020. So let's start with energy coming in. Energy coming in for group 3 for July. Woo! That one came out. Ooh, we got the Ace of Cups there. So some love energy coming in, emotional energy. Let's see what else. Whoops. Okay. The Sun, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Pentacles. Cool. All right. So I feel like well, there's obviously an element of new love coming in this month for you in July. Somebody may be coming towards you with an offer. Maybe they want to take you on a date, or they want to, it's something tangible, something, it's not just, hey, I like you. It's an offer of some sort. Let's go to the park. Let's go, on a date, or something of that nature. And if you are in a relationship, they may be bringing you a gift, or something of that nature. So I see that just new energy for love overall, and it's very positive with this Sun card here. That is a warm energy filled with action and go kitty. Excuse me, my cat. Oh boy. Okay. So this Sun card is an energy of action. It tends to be a more masculine energy, but of course that can be applied to any gender. It's just the action, the energy of action and fire and movement and moving forward, and very positive energy there. But we also have the High Priestess. Now that is being in a place of awareness, having, being a very intuitive space. That is somebody who doesn't say a lot, but that knows more than they are speaking or showing. So I see you may very well possibly know who this is coming towards you here in July. I want to just get a couple more cards just to see if we can get any more information about this new love. Anything else we need to know about the new love coming in for group 3? Let's see. Oh, there we go. More pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Cups again. All right, so pretty much just we have the Ace of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. So definitely new love coming in here. I'm feeling this is more for people who are not in a long-term relationship right now. But for some it is actually, because some people the relationship is going to be vibing up. Some people, someone wants to offer you like a key or a ring, but I'm feeling more of like a gift that is valuable to you in some way. So very interesting. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So very interesting. So I feel like, yeah, there's an offer of love here that comes with an offer of something else, something physical. So very interesting. Beautiful energy right there. And again, this I feel like you know who it is. So let's see what's changing. What's changing for group 3? 8 of Pentacles, the Hermit, Love, 2 of Pentacles. Let me get one more. Ace of Cups again. Are you kidding me? Oh, you guys. Love is coming in for you, and maybe you don't know what to do with it. Maybe I see you trying to balance something here, and I actually feel like there's a work element to this that you're balancing. Maybe you're not, maybe there's time requirements or something asked of you here, and I feel like you were in a lonely place with this Hermit card, kind of being in a space where you didn't feel like this was coming in for you fast enough, or something of that nature. I feel like for a lot of people, this was somebody that you worked with. So very interesting. I can't believe we got the Ace of Cups 3 times. Love is coming in. There is some love coming in July for you. It's beautiful. If you are single, open your heart if you want it. Have that heart open. Again, I see you kind of balancing, I don't know if it's balancing options, weighing options here. You may have more than one suitor this month coming in, but somebody wants to offer you something solid, and that's what I see for you. And like, it's beautiful. So I feel like I need to say for you to put doubts aside and open your heart to receive this and let this flow in. So I'm feeling called to say that. So I feel like this is a very positive connection, actually. All right, let's see what we got for some advice and motivation or inspiration. Too many cards, too many cards. Okay, let's see here. The Page of Cups, that is a message about love. The Queen of Swords, you could be dealing with an air sign, or you could be an air sign. We have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius there, and we have this 4 of Wands. So I believe some of you guys really are getting offered a key to the house, or moving in together, or a ring, like an actual proposal. Now that's not for everybody, so everyone get your hopes up, but if it's something that you really want, then open your heart to it and be open to that. Oh, you're kidding me. Do you see this? Ace of Cups again. Ace of Cups again. All right, I think we'll stop there. So, and then we have some more air energy. We have lots of water energy, we have lots of air energy, we have lots of earth energy here. I also have the Hermit, which is earth, that's Virgo. But I really feel like we're dealing with some air energy. Now this could simply be that you are, in your head about this. And I really feel like you need to shift out of your head space into your heart space here, because you're really being asked if this is something that you've been hoping for, that you've been wanting to open your heart, take down some of those walls or some of those barriers that you've been protecting your heart with, because now it's happening. There's things happening for you in the love department. This Page of Cups is generally a message of love, which we've been getting this whole time. We have the Ace of Cups out here 4 times out here. So yeah, plus that 4 of Wands to me is, it's that stability. It's moving up in the relationship. So again, moving in together, moving the relationship into a new paradigm, marriage, if that's something that you would like. The Lovers for that Page of Cups, beautiful, and that is more air energy as well. And you are a little bit conflicted about it, and I feel like that's possibly a little bit of insecurities or doubts. And I feel very strongly that I'm called to tell you to shift away from a doubtful energy here. Now, of course, there's always got to be this disclaimer to have discernment in your own life, because these are general readings. But, if it's toxic, it's toxic. I always say that. I don't see anything toxic here. But, of course, there's always could be something going on for an individual. So have discernment in your own life. Take it as it resonates. But I am seeing some beautiful love energy here. We have the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. 4 times the Ace of Cups and the Lovers. So, yeah, you have to let go a little bit of that. I feel like it's self-doubt. A little bit of insecurity, just doubts in general, and also a little bit of communication barriers. So maybe I feel like communicating a little bit more clearly and kindly. So saying, maybe your needs need to be met, or maybe this person's needs to be met. Whatever it is, I feel like there's an element here of communicating with truth and clarity and compassion, right? What are your expectations here? Maybe clearly communicating what the expectations are on either side is going to help you with weighing up these options here. Unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe, coming into alignment with a partner here. Unity. Now, if you're still with me and you're in a relationship that's been a long-term thing, this could just be fresh, new energy in the relationship. A shift in the relationship. It's all very positive, though. If you are single, open that heart for somebody to come in, because something's happening in July. Something's happening. All right, let's see. I'm going to get one of these. I'm going to get an animal card as well. And then I will close out the reading with just a couple little finishing messages from my little flower deck. Learning. Now you are learning to trust. You are learning to put doubts aside, and coming into unity or alignment with somebody there's always an element of life lessons there anyway. And I also feel like in your past you've had some things that have come up in relationships that are going to actually help serve your readiness for this alignment or this connection. So you've learned a lot from your past, and more or less I feel like you're really just learning to put away doubts, because those doubts really can, they really can put a damper on the progress of coming into alignment or the progress of connections and relationships. Doubts are kind of like they really muddy the clarity of communication. You don't want to have communications with somebody through a filter of your own doubt, right? So it's just something to work on. And I do feel like you are learning to put that aside and really learning to have that self-confidence. And this Sun card here too is also just abundance of confidence too. So I feel like that is definitely coming in for you. But I just want to push you a little bit to work on it as well. Make it a factor in this month. Make it something that you are working on within yourself, is that self-confidence and self-love, because you deserve this. You deserve this. Firefly. So I'm going to read out of the book for that. Let's see. All right. Firefly, inspired and fantastic yet fleeting. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high-frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There is a firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? When in balance, writes, creates, and brainstorms. When out of balance, feels burnt out, feels dull. To bring into balance, write a poem or draw. Well, that is beautiful, but what I'm actually feeling and hearing from that in regards to this situation and this reading is that there is an opportunity coming in July, and this is a love opportunity, this is a gift, this is a date, this is something in the realm of emotional connection. And what I'm hearing is it is up to you to know when that opportunity is presented, and you will know because you are the high priestess here. It's up to you to take that opportunity when it's there, when it's presented, because it's fleeting. So take that opportunity, take a leap of faith, put those doubts aside and jump on it when it's presented, just be open to it. When that's asked, say yes. If it's something that you want, but you're scared, say yes. If it's something you don't want and you don't want it, say no, that's fine. But do not say no just because you're scared or doubtful, right? You say yes to things that you want. Say yes to things that you want and yes to things that you deserve. Okay. Orange blossom, enthusiasm. The best can be here. Believe it. Believe it. The best can be here. Believe it. Believe that you are deserving of this. There's an element of some doubt or some disbelief or trust this. Trust that you deserve love. Trust that it comes in for you. Slow down. The pace must abate before it's too late. I feel like this is more or less maybe when this offer comes in and you jump on it, as I said. It's good to have enthusiasm. It's good to believe in yourself, but also allow the divine timing to take place as well. So a little bit of balance there, a little bit of divine timing even after this opportunity arises. So I'm almost feeling like in the past, or maybe somebody here has a tendency to text too much right away, or your expectations are moving really, really fast, or something like this. Don't force this. This is your destiny. This is something that's coming in for you. It's meant for you. So trust that and trust the process. Take the opportunity when it comes in and let it unfold as it will. And that is what I am seeing for you, Group 3. So thank you so much. So much love to you.